Hey, what's up, everyone? If you're an American or Canadian watching this right now, there's a good chance you've tried to watch soccer at some point and thought, okay, what the hell is going on here? 22 guys running around a huge field for 2 hours straight, almost no timeouts, players celebrating like maniacs after one single goal, and referees making it feel slow, confusing, and honestly kind of weird compared to football, basketball, or baseball. But here's the truth. The FIFA World Cup is the single biggest sporting event in the world. We're talking over 3.5 billion viewers across the tournament. That's way bigger than the Super Bowl, the NBA Finals, and the Olympics combined. For billions of people on this planet, this is their Super Bowl. The good news? You don't need to be a lifelong fan to understand and enjoy it. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to break down everything you actually need to know: the rules, the flow of the game, and why things happen the way they do. No complicated jargon, no boring details. By the end of this video, you'll feel confident sitting down with your friends to watch the World Cup, and you won't be the one asking, wait, why did they cancel that goal? Let's get into it. First, the fundamentals. Each team fields 11 players, 10 outfield players, and 1 goalkeeper. The game is played on a massive rectangular field. To give you perspective, a soccer field is much longer and wider than an NFL field. It's roughly 100 to 110 meters long and 64 to 75 meters wide. That huge space is why the game feels so open and why players are constantly running. There's a lot more room to move compared to the tight structured plays you see in American football. Now, the part that confuses most Americans the most: how time works. A soccer match consists of 2 45-minute halves. But here's the key difference: the clock never stops. It keeps running even during injuries, substitutions, arguments with the referee, or when the ball goes out of play. At the end of each half, the referee adds stoppage time, or added time. Sometimes it's just 2 to 3 minutes, but it can go up to 8 to 10 minutes in crazy games. You'll often see the fourth official hold up a board showing how many extra minutes will be played. This continuous clock creates a completely different pace and tension. Unlike basketball, where the clock stops all the time, in soccer, every second is valuable and games can be decided in those dramatic added minutes. Alright, let's tackle the biggest headache for new viewers: the offside rule. This is the one rule that makes more people quit watching soccer than anything else. Imagine this. You can't just camp out right next to the opponent's goal like a sniper waiting for the ball. That would make scoring way too easy and kill the game. So soccer has a rule to prevent that. Here's how offside works in simple terms. When your teammate kicks the ball forward to you, at the exact moment the ball is kicked, you cannot be closer to the opponent's goal line than the second to last defender. Usually that's the last outfield player, not counting the goalkeeper. Important point. It's not about where you are when you receive the ball. It's about your position at the exact second the pass is made. If even part of your body is ahead of that line, you're offside. This is why you'll sometimes see a player score what looks like a perfect goal, start celebrating, only for the referee to disallow it after checking VAR, video assistant referee. VAR uses lines and technology to check these calls down to the centimeter. It can be incredibly frustrating for players and fans, but it's there to keep the game fair and prevent cherry-picking near the goal. Next, fouls and discipline. A foul occurs when a player does something illegal to an opponent: tripping, pushing, sliding in dangerously, or playing the man instead of the ball. If you touch the ball first in a clean tackle, it's usually okay. But if you go in late and take out the player, you get called for a foul. Referees use a card system to manage this. A yellow card is an official warning. If you get 2 yellow cards in the same match, you automatically get a red card and you're sent off the field. Some actions are so bad that a player gets a straight red card immediately. Things like violent fouls, spitting, or stopping a clear goal-scoring opportunity with a handball. Here's something very important for American and Canadian viewers. When a player gets a red card, their team has to finish the game with only 10 players. You cannot substitute another player in. Think of it like a power play in hockey, but with one terrifying twist. It's not for 2 or 5 minutes. It's for the entire rest of the game. Playing shorthanded for 20 to 30 minutes is a massive disadvantage, so teams have to play much more carefully after a red card. This often completely changes the strategy of the match. When a foul is committed, the opposing team usually gets a set piece, a dead ball situation. If the foul happens outside the penalty box, it's a free kick. The defending team will often build a wall of 4 to 6 players to try to block the shot. They have to stand at least 9.15 meters or smashing it over the top. If the foul happens inside the penalty area, it's a penalty kick. This is one of the most intense moments in all of sports. The ball is placed on a spot just 11 meters from the goal. It's basically a duel between the penalty taker and the goalkeeper. Penalties are successful around 75 to 80% of the time, which is why they feel so high pressure. One small mistake by the keeper diving the wrong way or by the shooter can decide the entire game or even send a team home from the World Cup. And that's the core of soccer in about 10 minutes. You now understand the big field, the non-stop clock, the tricky offside rule, how fouls and cards work, and why free kicks and penalties are so exciting. The World Cup is one of the greatest shows on earth, and now you have the tools to actually enjoy it instead of feeling lost. You'll understand the drama, the tactics, and the emotion that billions of people love about this sport. If you want to go even deeper and not look like a total newbie in front of your friends, check out my next video, where I introduce the US men's national team and the Canadian men's national team. The key players you need to know, their stories, and who to watch during the tournament. If this video helped you, please drop a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the rest of the World Cup series. Enjoy the games, guys! I'll see you in the next one.